Hey wide receivers, today we are going to be talking about why you need vertical jump training. Vertical jump training is extremely important to all wide receivers. And why is that? Well, what is the number one thing that the wide receiver does? That is running, obviously super fast, being able to change directions super fast, but also being able to jump up and receive that football that is being passed to them. Now, when you are a wide receiver, there's a lot of things that come into play. But number one is plyometrics. Plyometrics is essentially using your own body weight to be able to jump higher. Things like squats, lunges, and more advanced things like that as well. Now, of course, any kind of plyometric is really great, and you can obviously go check out my book down in the description for vertical jump training, but I am not here to push that book. If you want, you can go check it out. But what I'm talking about today is some things that you can do yourself as a football player and somebody who is training to become one of the best football players ever or wide receivers ever. And that is plyometrics. You can Google that. You can go on my YouTube channel here, Football Coach Allen, or even Basketball Coach Allen, and you can figure out a lot of different plyometrics that you can do. But something else that you can do as well is foot speed drills, foot speed training. That's going to allow you, of course, it's going to be working your calf muscles, which does really work for vertical jump training as well. But with agility ladder drills, you can Google that, you can YouTube that. I got some stuff on here as well, and there's more stuff coming soon. But when you are wanting to jump higher, you need to have a combination of water training in the pool, sand training at the beach, land training. Now, you don't necessarily need to have sand training. You can do the exact same exercises that you do on land in the sand, but when you're doing those same land workouts on the sand, what you're doing then is having the ability to be able to really use the sand to cushion your knees and your joints, which is going to allow you to not get injured as much. But because you never want to go for a full crazy workout the same day as a game, but if you do, you better do it on the sand. But what is really good about the sand workouts is the fact that now you've got that extra resistance, which is what you really need. That is going to really explode your growth as a vertical jump person. Being able to jump higher, wide receiver, tight end, does not matter. The sand is a massive secret that not many football players or even basketball players know about. So, whatever land workouts, whether you're using my book down in the description below, or if you're using some of the exercises that you find on YouTube or on this channel or on Basketball Coach Allen, my other channel, you can do those in the sand, and you are going to be exploding you're just increasing your vertical jump so much that you will not believe it. From there, water training is also very important. Now, of course, if you've got a lake or a river that you're allowed to swim in, it's not got chemicals like basically the water formations around where I live. But if you've got a clean water source, whether it be a pool or a river or a lake or an ocean, don't get eaten by sharks. I don't go into oceans myself. I'm scared. But those sharks are scary. But when you can work out in the pools or in the water, that is another great resource that you can have as a player to be able to be much faster, change directions faster, and jump higher. These are the three things that will help you become a better wide receiver. Something else that a lot of players do not know is your shoulders are massive when it comes to jumping. Look at players in the NBA like Dwight Howard. He has bowling balls for shoulders. Now, of course, when you start getting that big, yes, when you've got bowling balls for shoulders, you're going to slow down. You don't want to have massive shoulders like that if you're a wide receiver, but you want to have strong shoulders because those are what I call momentum muscles. Your shoulders, your lower back, your core are all momentum muscles. Well, your core, your lower back, and your core, technically, yes, they're for balance, but your lower back, because you bend over at the hips to jump, and also, well, knees and whatever else, but when you bend over to jump, when you go up, you're using your lower back to get you up. You're also using your arms, which is your shoulders, to get you up into the air. These are all extremely, extremely, extremely important muscle groups to train if you want to become faster, if you want to be able to jump higher. These are the tips that every wide receiver needs. Moving on from there, if you really want to be able to jump higher, these are the tips that you're going to need to have. I want you today to take a challenge. The challenge is for you to take 100 squats every single day for the next month. I want you to do 100 squats a day, 100 push-ups a day, 100 pull-ups a day, if you can. If you can't, do at least 10. Do as many as you can. And then do 100 heel-ups, and then do 100 seconds of a plank. This is called the 100 challenge. And if you can do this every single day for 30 days, you're going to see explosive growth. Now, I don't recommend doing weightlifting every single day on the same muscle group. You want to do different muscle groups every single day. But I really want you to do this challenge. That's called the 100 challenge. And it's going to explode your growth huge, and then follow a workout routine afterwards. Don't continue the 100 challenge after 30 days if you're doing a workout program. Something like my vertical jump training book down in the description below, or somebody else's program, or your own that you can put together yourself with different workout exercises that you can find here on YouTube. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe. Please do the 100 challenge. I'll see you guys again in my next video.